Hey guys, HuzzyGames here bringing you another video. Now today's video is another episode of Unranked to Diamond. Welcome. This is the series where I take a fresh account, unranked account, never played ranked before, and make my way to Diamond as a Smurf Series. So if you've never watched before, welcome. The champions below the camera, just to quickly explain how that works if this is your first episode. The ones that are in white are champions that this account just simply owns and can play at any time. The ones that are highlighted are ones people have donated in order for me to play. I have just noticed that Syndra got donated. I did buy Syndra, but I forgot to highlight it, so I apologise for that. But donations are now open again. I tend to have about 8 champions at any time that I could say you can... I could play as a donated champion. So below the video in the description, there will be the link to that. Just make sure you say what champion you want me to play in a role that is viable for that champion. I don't do troll stuff, that's one thing to say. Right, so I'm last pick, and I will be honest here. This is the third time me recording this introduction, as 2 people have dodged prior. This is the third time. And I've actually been last pick in all 3, so yay, the odds of that. So as being last pick in this rating, generally you're going to be support. The higher rating you go, when you get to Diamond, etc., there's a lot more support mains. So the odds of you actually being support in a Diamond game being last pick, it's actually quite low. Because in the 5 people that play, there actually usually is a support main. But I don't mind. It's nice to have variety, but I'm not apparently support anyway. So I'm most likely going to jungle. Okay, so if we look over to the donated champions, Diana is picked. Damn, I would have done Diana jungle because that is a champion people want me to play. Also, one thing to say and add, if I've done a champion that is down below that is still donated in the series, it probably means that the person wants me to play in a different role, the person that donated it. For example, I've played Zyra, but I played Zyra support. The person wanted me to play Zyra mid. That's an example. Anyway, I'm jungle. We've got a Riven, we've got a Caitlyn, we've got a Galio, we've got a Thresh. Enemy team is fairly annoying in terms of they have everything. They can jump in with Ahri, with Diana. They also have disengage with Tristana and Janna. To round off that, I would say a good tank jungler, which, okay, Diana's actually going jungle. I forget most of the time that Diana's a jungle nowadays, but a good tank, that is quite nice. Galio, as I've said in the past, I don't really rate Galio at all. He does do okay if in like ranked 5s you have a comp built around him. But in solo queue, I really don't rate him as a good pick. He just does not have great carry potential. But anyway, what am I going to play? So, obviously, as I said, I think in the last couple episodes, there is going to be several times that I have to do champions multiple times throughout this series. There's only so many champions that this account currently owns. So I'm going to either play Lee Sin or Rengar. Lee Sin being one of my stable champions, but I actually have not played him in a very long time. Rengar being quite fun, so I think I'm going to go for Rengar. Rengar is just a really all-round fun champion that if you get ahead, you just basically laugh at everybody while absolutely murdering them. Let me think. I'm going to go this way. After the first clear, you don't really need bladed armor, so it'll be a slow start for me. But basically what it means is it's a better rune page going later into the game. So standard AD runes, not perfect runes obviously, but they can work fine. And yeah, so our team comp is a fairly snowbally team comp. Hopefully Galio will do okay. Obviously we have a Riven. I don't really like Riven, but we'll see. So anyway, let's go into loading screen where I kind of say the ratings and everything like that of today's game. Okay, welcome to loading screen. So today's game seems to be a rather high gold game / platinum. So majority of people in this game are gold 1. We have a couple of platinum players in here, being Diana being platinum 4, being actually what looks to be a Diana main with a negative win rate. That's quite odd. And then also Galio being platinum 5 and never played Galio before. So this is the lane, and I usually say a lane that I'm a bit worried about. Mid lane is that lane today. So hopefully you can just farm and then be okay going into team fights. And also Riven, you don't usually see Rivens apart from one-trick ponies. And this Riven is not a one-trick pony Riven. She's played 5 games and actually has a very bad KDA. So hopefully she does okay. But yeah, this game seems to be fairly even. In terms of the percentage to win on LolKing, or on lolskill.net, sorry, it has the enemy team's percentage to win at 51.3%. So it does favour them, but we'll see. Hopefully I can get very fed on Rengar and do my usual one-shotting business. Now, I haven't played Rengar in a while, but it should be fine. So anyway, let's get into the game. And actually, we're in the game already, so I don't need to do any quick edit or anything. So Standard item build, and yeah, so again, I haven't played Rengar in a while, so I'm not 100% sure item build to go. Like, I don't think Devourer would be good on him, because he's more of a burst mage that doesn't auto-attack like a crazy amount. He just goes from like a massive burst, but I will quickly check what the pros are doing, just to kind of make sure that I am on the same page. Okay, so it's the probuilds.net where I go check item builds and stuff, what some pros are doing. It's just full Rengar at the moment. It's full of Night Blue, just spamming AP Rengar. That's a bit distracting. Anyway, going to take Q first. Obviously, we're in this bush, so Thresh should just go there. Like, go Thresh. There we go. Come on, buddy. Always let your Thresh go first. Go this way. Okay. Go down, 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 down. Go Thresh. Could be here. Okay, in there. It's worth just doing the loop. Just, hey, there you go. There we go. Lovely. So you do the loop, and the best thing, obviously you can catch people here. That's okay, but usually people see you coming if they have any game sense at all. So now that I got that, I'm actually going to go one of these and then one of them. That's a really nice start for me. So that's quite nice. But going this way, if they don't see you here, you literally have their whole jungle that you can walk through and eventually try and catch someone out. I quite like that. So that's a nice kill for me early. That's a long sword that will help me kind of do a lot of damage in the early game. Always a nice start for something like Rengar to do that. And I make perfect time to get back for Gromp. That literally was a perfect start for me. And let's go. Nice by Thresh. That gives me a little bit less damage. He takes one hit. That, again, is pretty nice for me. And off we go. So I do believe that people are just basically doing Warrior still. If you're not going the APGs that Night Blue's doing, Warrior is the one to go. Sometimes, like, people will ask me, do you ever go Cinderhulk or Tanky on Rengar? There used to be a time that Rengar tank was actually like the most viable thing to do on him. When I, like, obviously the channel used to be themed around Rengar a little bit, so I do know quite a bit about the champion. There was a time that Rengar tank was amazing, but nowadays I just say go pure damage. It's a lot more effective against current meta things. Yes, it's a tank meta, but if you just jump on the squishies, then hey, you'll probably do fine. So it is a, I'll move all this stuff around in a second. It is a Diana jungle, which I believe I can fight one-on-one fairly early. And also, because of the extra health potion, I should be able to actually get a gank in early, when normally Rengar goes back after the first clear, usually. But yeah. So I'm going to go up this way. Quite nice for me. Me might be, if I get here, Diana could actually be walking to top lane as well, so could catch her by surprise. Rengar can burst something like a Gnar early. I think if he goes like up here, then we can go on him. There's just a lot of minions, which is going to be a bit annoying. I think too many minions. Or if I had something to jump to. I'm giving her the kill on purpose. Let her Riven snowball. I could have easily taken that because I think Q is off cooldown, but I'd rather give it to her. Gonna look a little bit for Diana. Not a crazy amount. Do have to be careful, obviously, of Ahri. Okay, I was wanting Wolves to be up because then I could have Vision in the jungle, but instead I'm just going to take this because, you know, why not? So, Gnar is now back. Okay. Diana could be around here, I'm not sure. So if you've never watched my channel before, just to kind of give a shout out a little bit to a video that I just did on the channel, is my history of League of Legends. A lot of you, if you're new to the channel because of this series, you won't know my history, so go check that video out if you haven't. It is probably worth a watch if you want to learn more about, you know, who am I, I guess, what have I done in League, that type of thing. But I didn't really mention champions specifically, but Rengar used to be one of my main champions like a season or two ago, and yeah, he's a fun champion. I am more of an assassin player than anything else in League. It's what I enjoy, and obviously the current meta doesn't really favour that. But for me, you can still play any champion you want, even if it's not meta, if you're just good at it. So, yeah, I do enjoy champions like this. You know, it's why I've played so much Lee Sin as well. It's just my cup of tea. So Riven should be okay now. If she dies a 1v1, doesn't matter. There we go. Nah is completely screwed. That's kind of what I like doing. You know, if you realise and you've watched the series a while, I ban Riven. I just dislike her in the fact that she can snowball crazy. She doesn't take a crazy amount of skill to get fed. Yes, it does take a lot of skill in order to do very well with her. I was worried about this lane. But in terms of, like, getting fed, she's not a crazy hard champion to do that. Okay, Diana, no flash. Because I wanted to go in, Galio, my friend. And don't die 1v1. Like, you can't go after people if he's already dying 1v1. That's just dumb. Item build, item build, item build. We're going to buy another one of these. Okay, Riven again should do okay. She's level 6. Oh, she got that stun? Rip. If she gets one more auto attack, she should have waited for that. He flashed over the wall. She tried to flash on top. Okay, Diana took that's fine. Bot lane, I think, should be doing okay. Yeah, they've got a good advantage. They both have 1 assist, obviously, from First Blood. They've got a CS advantage. Nice. Riven again. I keep looking at top lane because, you know, it's just a lane that I kind of am not attracted to. That's the wrong word, but always curious to see how Riven is doing. So I'm nearly level 6, and that's kind of where a Rengar can start to go a little bit mental. Okay, she did die to a gank. If it was a 1v1, like I say this numerous times, is if you die to a gank, there's sometimes not a lot you can do. But if you die 1v1, then you've made a mistake. Okay, I'm not going to give this blue buff to Galio at the moment because I just don't think he's going to be very useful. I said it in Champion Select. And dying 1v1 kind of backs that point up. They knew. Damn it, that must have been warded here. That sucks. That's a waste of the first ultimate. The bot lane might go all in on my team in a minute. Potentially. Or Ari might come down and me being here could just absolutely obliterate someone. A hook would be great. And this lane is starting to push. So I'm just going to wait here like one more like second or something, you know. Could have gone then. Like, go in. That hit the minion? Are you kidding? That'll do. That missed. We got the flash. That's pretty good. Nice. I'll take that. Oh, yeah. Leave, 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 leave. If we survive here, this is great. Nice. That's really good. We got a kill. We got a flash. And not, the enemy team didn't get anything either. So, thumbs up all around. Okay, I got that now as well. And then I'm going to go over do red buff. Ultimate will be up in a minute. And then I'll look to probably kill somebody. But yeah, that's a shame that my first ultimate was a waste. Usually on champions like that have big ultimates like Rengar, like Twisted Fate, you don't really want to make your first ultimate a waste because it's such a long cooldown and it basically gives you so much utility and gives you global pressure that every single time it's up you tend to want to do something productive with it. But it was a shame. Like, it was obvious probably that it was warded in this area. So when I kind of was stealthing in, they were like, hey, there's a Rengar starting to stealth from ultimate. So, yeah. Again, this lane, it might go in Na's favour later on in this game. Because Gnar is a champion that's deceptive. He doesn't have an amazing strong early game, but his late game is extremely strong in 1v1 duels. 5. She should know what that means. She has ultimate up as well. Cool. This Gnar isn't worth a lot, because I don't even think he got the kill when they killed Riven. Yeah, he didn't. He got the assist. Keep snowballing her. The reason I keep snowballing her and bot lane is that as a jungler, here's the thing, as a jungler you can't do everything. You're not your whole team, and there is so many times that you could gank in the game with still having a good amount of CS to stay relative in terms of experience and gold. Because obviously if you chain gank and them chain ganks don't work and you don't have much farm or anything, you're going to be so far behind the enemy jungler if they're farming. So basically I tend, when I'm jungling, pick 2 lanes, focus on them 2 lanes, and when you're not ganking them 2 lanes, farm. That's generally what I do. So the 2 lanes I've picked this game are top and bot lane. I'm not really going to gank for a Galio. Again, I don't think he's amazingly useful. He is winning in CS, so that is something, and that's kind of what I wanted him to do. But yeah, if I get a fed Galio, that's the point. Is like, in my mind, you have to think, if I get that person fed, or if I get fed myself, could they carry? A Galio in this team comp can't really carry. His ultimate will get stopped very easily. So yeah, I just choose to go basically for other people. And it's working so far, you know, we are quite a bit ahead. So ultimate is up in 45. Gnar could be dead, maybe. Riven doesn't actually have ultimate up. But here's what I mean, like when Riven has to run away, a lot of damage can come. Again, they're looking for bot lane. The enemy team have ganked bot lane a little bit and have not been successful. Oh, if Ari actually went for Galio, then that would actually have been really good, because I was like around the area. She does a lot of damage. Damn, man. She keeps flashing on me. Nice, Riven. I've done my job partially getting a Riven really fed, so I'm happy with that. But that Diana is really strong. Like, Diana jungle is probably one of the strongest junglers in the game at the moment. They're doing this. We can't stop that, that's fine. But yeah, she's definitely one of the strongest junglers in the game. I do want to play Diana jungle. It is one of the donated champions, but yeah, it was picked this game, obviously. And she's also a level ahead with farm. So that's what I mean, is that whenever I'm ganking, she's most likely farming. She's got 2 kills on me, so the rest of the time she's just farming and getting ahead in XP and farm. But what I did of getting the Riven ahead, is it going to be worth it later on? Only time will tell. Half the time as a jungler, you've got to be thinking, which is the biggest payoff? Getting me ahead by getting a lot of farm, or getting someone in my team stupidly ahead, and hopefully they'll carry. Because as I said, you don't need to be the hero in solo queue every game. If you just help the hero win the game for you, then you're looking pretty good. Cool. He got blue buff from that too. So as I said, you can get kills. Like killing this Ahri is fairly easily. A lot of people are gonna say you could have killed this Ahri a lot of times with this Galio. Yes, I could have. But do I think is it worth getting the Galio kills over a Riven, over a Caitlyn? No, it's not. I'd rather focus my time on them lanes, because they're the people that actually can carry this game. And Ahri, yeah, she's not too far ahead. Again, Galio's ahead in farm. He's now even-ish score with her. So, yeah, things have worked out pretty well so far. Riven is doing okay. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time at the moment just farming, because I don't want the Diana to get too far ahead of me. Wraiths should be up by the time I get there, I would think. I don't really time my camps that often. There's not. Okay, I'll go over and do this. I don't really time my camps. I think it's a minute cooldown or something like that every single time you kill it. I generally always have a rough idea when it should be up, though. Obviously, that one was wrong. It's up now. So I'm just, again, doing a bit of farming, and then I will go back and buy. Got already quite a bit of gold for the next back. And also... So, again, tank Rengar is okay. Like, if you want to do that, that's fine. It'll basically probably make you have a better KDA. But as I've said in past episodes, I honestly don't care about KDA as long as I win. So if that means every single team fight I jump in with ultimate, kill one person, but then die myself, I honestly don't mind. As long as I'm killing somebody on the enemy team that is worth killing. Like, I'm not going to sacrifice myself to kill the enemy support, but I'd sacrifice myself to kill, you know, the Ahri or the Tristana or something like that. Right, item build. What am I going to go? I haven't actually thought about what I'm doing. I think I'm going to go this, and then also I'm going to buy that right now. Riven's got that kill. She missed! Oh, that killed her. That was just bad play. That was unfortunate. I don't really want to ultimate for this Gnar, because I'd actually predict he's gone back. But yeah, oh, that's a bummer. You put that amount of time into top lane and then she makes a little mistake like that and dies in 1v1. As I said, when you die 1v1, it's you making a mistake, usually. Kind of want to use my ultimate now. Oh, that could be a nice kill bot lane. Oh, he mucked up. Don't want to walk in there, actually. Just get Galio's ultimate. Damn it! I could have potentially killed her then if she didn't hit, or didn't flash, sorry. If I got to this bush and then jumped back on her, might have done okay. Now, that might be a kill. Ah, that hook. Riven. Riven could go for it, but she's not looking. She's just, again, I said earlier, like, Gnar will probably eventually win this 1v1. It's what Gnar does. He doesn't have a great early lane phase against champions that can all-in him, or if he gets camped a lot. But eventually, his 1v1 is stupidly strong. You want to auto? Just auto! A lot of the time, these kills get actually, like, not taken because people go for fancier stuff that needs to be done. Like, literally just auto them instead of trying to use a spell, and hey, they're dead if they get hit by a tower or something. So again, Tristana is bot lane alone. I would love to have ultimate up at the moment. Unfortunately, I don't, but I will head bot lane just to cover it, so Trist can't get the tower. I'm going to stay bot lane and just farm for a bit, I think. May as well. Probably want to start setting up for Dragon. So Kaylin shouldn't go bot lane, top lane and stuff. Janna no flash. I don't have enough one burst potential yet, but that gets rid of their AD carry, so this should be a dragon. And should is the word I'll emphasize here. Good. She probably needs some type of armor pen. That's probably why she's losing a little bit to that Gnar now, because he rushed a Randuin, which is obviously a lot of armor. I was out of XP range for that. That sucks. I was trying to stay in XP range. They get any? No, they were really outnumbered. Oh, that could be. Damn, that heal, unfortunate. They fought 2v3 at the beginning and that like Rengar and me were doing blue, so that was a bit silly. Again, Riven is dead. That was interesting. I might have one-shot potential, we'll see. She doesn't have summoners. She might have ultimate to blow me away, but yeah, and Jenna doesn't have flash to get rid of me either anymore. Red is obviously up, but kind of want to make pressure around the map. This Riven is now starting to lose. So all that time I spent into getting this Riven ahead is now not paying off. No, don't back off. This game's a hard game, man. But it's better than really easy ones, I'll put it that way. When you win, like if we do end up winning one of like this game, it will feel really good. And if you lose this game, you don't feel that bad because it's like, yeah, I did the best I can. But yeah, I don't know. She isn't a Riven player, so maybe she doesn't know how to use her lead efficiently, but I don't, it's interesting to say the least. So Tristana is basically just staying bot lane alone this whole game, just free farming. You can see, oh, she actually hasn't got a lead at all. And that's actually interesting. Caitlyn must have been like, wherever she's going, she's actually maintaining a good level of farm. It's actually good by Caitlyn. So I most likely would like look to split push a little bit at the end of this game. Nice, she finally killed him 1v1. I think her problem was she was always trying to like kill him near tower. So he just ultimated it, like her into tower for a while or something like that and got her really low. Kind of just baiting at the moment. I don't think there was a ward, but I didn't actually pay attention when I sweeped, to be honest. So there could be. People are probably like, you're on a ward. I've got one-shot potential now. It begins. Are they getting caught? I'm guessing, like in Champions League, this Victor, this Galio was like, don't ban Victor. Maybe he's a one-trick pony of Victor. And this is why I say I never like one-trick ponies. Is because if their champion gets banned, they're literally useless. It's like, ugh. Like, I don't know why you do that to yourself. You're risking, like, every single game for your champion to be banned. Especially if you play a popular champion like Victor. Because at the moment, he's very strong. Okay, so again, this game's going okay. Potential to win. We can. But yeah. If Galio was saying go in, then that's dumb, yeah. Good kill. She went the wrong way. Maybe I can carry it, we'll see. Riven's dead again. This is awkward. I live. I have to remember Caitlyn's on my team. Whenever there's a Caitlyn in the game, and even if she's on my team, I always kind of avoid traps. Because just my mind is like, just don't walk into them. And she's even on my team, but I'm like, no. Okay, I'm going to buy this now. Because I'm buying the elixir now because my team is not doing great. And I think there could be a massive fight soon. For this, probably. Look how many pink wards are here for me. I'm flattered. We win! So a good tip for you Rengar players or stealth players out there, it doesn't matter if they have pink wards, if when the fight starts, like a Rengar or something, there's a distraction going on. Like, they're not going to go for me in ultimate when a Galio ult is there, when all these people are clumped up in a massive ball. They don't have time to go for me. So it allowed me basically just to walk through the whole fight, untouched, straight on Tristana. So just be patient. Patience is key on champions like this. These guys should just back out. I don't think they'd get the tower, and they're basically up. Because these tower they regen, so please. They're risking it. Okay, they get the tower. If they get out alive, then great. If they don't, then boo-hoo. Got to be careful of the Baron flipperoonie. If that now they know we're probably all backing, so they might try to rush a Baron. But hopefully they don't. Yeah, they're not going to. 2 people bot lane, both of their carries. I'll give that to Caitlyn. It probably is better on me at this moment in time, considering how fed I am and stuff. But it's okay. I don't mind taking all this farm. So like I say in solo queue, there's no point complaining about ELO hell and all this stuff. I'm somebody that doesn't believe in it because I always think if I'm playing bad, if I'm low rating, it's on me. I'm not blaming other things other than myself. So in that regard, if you want to go up in rating, be greedy, carry yourself. If you trust yourself, if you believe in yourself, take the kills if you're on a carry champion. Yes, you don't have to be the hero every game. If you're having a bad game and someone on your team is playing very well, help them carry the game. But if you are in a position to carry, then carry. It's, you know, pretty simple in that regard. The Zhonya noise is always on over there. Again, my prime target this game is Tristana. Reason why is because people can build Zhonyas and this type of item, which counters me quite hard. Back out. You're totally alone. Like, thought process. What is the thought process of being in their base alone? We could potentially do Baron. I am not tanky at all, so we need Thresh to tank it, but if they don't know, can you tank it, Thresh? Because that would be really nice of you. Cool. I think the enemy team kind of just like thought that we were doing Baron right at the end there because Janna moved from like top and stuff, but too late. Nice. So I'm pretty low health, but I'm just going to continue kind of looking for a flank or something, looking for a good ultimate. That pink ward's really annoying because that stops me going into their base in ultimate. If we can get rid of that, that would be lovely. Thank you. And yeah, we can probably go for top lane now for the tier 2. This game's going well, finally. Like, it was a bit of a dodgy turn when Gnar could 1v1 the Riven due to the Riven, like, mucking up a little bit. But seems that we've got back into the swing of things now. Thank God. Can we do this? For us to do this, I think we need... Like, I don't think we are... There's no point for us to be in a 5v5 is what I'm trying to say. We may as well be having one person split push bot, most likely me or Riven. They're going to look to go in a second. Help! No, she went for me. That's fine. As I said earlier, I literally don't care about KDA. Yes, you want a nice KDA, but if I do my job, kill their Tristana... Oh, that RE damage was insane. If I kill their Tristana and I die for it, I am happy as a pig in mud. Because what else are they going to do? I'm a Rengar. We still have our AD carry up. Well, we did until Ari kind of blew everybody up. But still, the thought process is there, right? So I'm going to go for a more Malmortius because I am getting focused a little bit and it will give me a little bit of survivability, but it adds to the pressure of the build. As you notice, I don't buy really defensive items on Rengar. Keep going damage, keep, but it will help me out a little bit. Final item to replace the pink ward will most likely be a Hydra. There are other things you could do. You can go Triforce. You can go Blade of the Ruined King. That is a good item if there are a lot of tanks on the enemy team. I'm not really scared of the Gnar. I'm not going to go for the Gnar unless I need to. So it's not really worth getting. The rest of the team is pretty squishy. So Burst is kind of the only option for me. So that's either Hydra or that's Triforce. So I will most likely go Hydra as I kind of prefer it most times. And I already have a Phage item anyway. Blue buff is coming up in 15. Drake is coming up soon as well. So yeah, this game's working out quite nicely. Now, someone might go bottom lane soon, so I might look for an ultimate kill. Again, Tristana is my target, but she's in mid lane at the moment. But I still think I could probably one-shot the Ahri, potentially. The Rylai will make it a little bit difficult with the amount of health that it gives, but we'll see. I might be able to do it if I get the combo right and stuff. Which, again, I probably haven't played Rengar perfectly this game, and... Okay. Oh, she's already over that. They're always carrying pink wards on them. Damn, that was my bad. I didn't expect like Diana to come from Triforce or anything. Obviously, we don't have a lot of vision, so that was my bad. Hopefully, they just back out now and they'll be okay. That's fine. That's gonna happen every now and then. But like I was saying before that happened, is that you should never aim really to play perfect because you're never going to do that and you're just going to let yourself down because you're never going to play perfect. Just play good. Play good enough to do well and be happy about it. You know, you're not professional. I'm not professional. And just play good and good enough to help your team win. Just don't be the other way around. Don't be playing bad to let your team lose. Alright, Dragon is up. I'm surprised that my team hasn't had any pressure around it, but okay. So I got a lot of damage onto Ahri, but then she ultimated away. Obviously, there was a big distraction of other people around me, but whatever. That TP's wasted. You do not need to use TP if there's no pressure currently on it. She could have gone, or like just walked to Dragon, and then eventually met up with us. Gnar has Mega Roll, so I don't actually like this, but that's fine. This could be... That was Galio ult, unfortunately. This is what I mean. His ultimate this game, not the most useful thing. What the hell happened then? I like hopped on top and did like most of her health. I have no idea what happened then. That was like bizarre. I think the Q landed, but I just hopped like up here. That was brilliant. I've never seen that before. That's actually quite funny. Right, I don't actually want to be like around this area with like Riven and stuff on this low health. Don't mind if I do. Caitlyn's already got one. But yeah, that was quite funny. That could have been a kill if I actually jumped over and not like bugged out, but that's okay. Okay, I want to smite this. It's not up. Don't want to smite that. I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, I wanted that because it would give me vision of the area. I have ultimate up, so I want to look for a pick of some kind. I'm going to also push top lane. Any CS that you can kind of get for free as a jungler, just take it. Because I've done this twice now that there's been a big wave top lane, and I've kind of just helped myself. Again, because of like how strong I am and stuff, I'm going to be careful if I do split push because I am going to attract other people to come and try and kill me. I want to kind of be on my team though. I don't want to be them left alone. This Riven does kind of scare me every now and then that she just goes on a little bit of an adventure. You're not Bilbo Baggins. Be Samwise Gamgee. Help the others. Right. Baron is up soon. But again, we can do it very quickly. We can also create a choke point here. Be nice if there was a ward there, actually. Oh, that's not worth doing that for a Janna. There's a ward right there, and it's on cooldown. Ward. Either we look for an all-in, or we do Baron. I'm kind of like wanting... Oh, there's Tristana. There's the pink ward. They hate me so. No, don't start it. Don't start. Okay, get out of the way. Let me through the fight, please. Thank you. GG. Again, you saw me go for Tristana straight away. GG, well played. There is episode 28. There is Rengar Jungle. He's a fairly popular champion, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like it if you like it and all that stuff, and we'll see what LP we got, see what rating we got, and how much damage we ended up with. But yeah, good game. I do enjoy Rengar. As I said, like, I don't play jungle anymore, really, but every now and then he's nice to play. Right, so we ended up with 28 LP, so we're now on 76. That's quite nice. An S minus. What could I have done to get more? I honestly have no idea. Maybe a little bit more CS. And then if we look into the damage done, not bad. Again, as a Rengar, you very rarely ever get the most damage. Very rarely you get the most damage considering you're a burst champion. So you just burst people, you don't do sustained damage. Well played, pre-mates camp. I presume that you're talking to his team. But anyway, we did well. So thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. And share with a friend if you've got any friends. See ya.